Welcome back, student. In this term, we are going to talk about respect and tolerance in a diverse community. Lesson 1 is going to be about tolerance and its relation to diversity. In this lesson, you are going to be supported to understand and value the cultural diversity which exists in your classroom and in your community. Today's vocabulary are the same: culture, cultural significance, attitude, and communication. Culture refers to a set of values, customs, and traditions shared by a group of people. Cultural significance: the reason why something is important to a specific culture. Attitude refers to an opinion or a belief. Communication is the process of transferring information. If you have been given the chance to go around your class and talk to your classmates, you are going to be surprised to discover new things about your classmates. Maybe you are going to discover someone who speaks more than 2 languages, someone who was born in a different country, another one who can cook a traditional food from his culture, their nicknames, traditional songs they can play, and maybe their chances to be volunteering in their local community, and so more, of course. So, no matter where you live in this world, there are chances to meet people from other cultures and background. Your culture comes from your family, friends, school, and society. However, your experience of culture depends on a range of factors, including gender, social class, physical abilities, age, and more. Your view is shaped by the surroundings. As a young child, you assume that everyone in the world looks, thinks, and behaves just like you. When you grow older, you will understand that this is not the case, because the world is made up of people with different backgrounds and cultures from yours. It is important to acknowledge your similarities and understand the differences. Respect and tolerance of the other cultures is not about change your own points of view, think the way you think or the way you behave. No, you have to think and behave like yourself, but it is about exploring and getting to know the differences that exist between the people. The key to make the world peaceful is by respect and tolerance. The more you understand about the other cultures, the easier it's going to be for you to show tolerance and respect. If you just have the chance to share us some of your Emirati cultural aspects, we will discover a lot about you. For example, dress and appearance. You have kandura, abaya, hijab, and more. Communication and language. Arabic language is spoken. You have a special way of greeting people, and you shake hands, for example, when you meet someone of the same gender. You have special foods and special values. You have special and traditional music and dance, and of course, things belongs to the architecture in the UAE. Why should we respect and tolerate the differences between us and the other people? Because being tolerant helps us to live in harmony and peace. Of course, In 1948, there was a Universal Declaration of the Human Rights. You can say it is a document that outlined the basic rights all human beings are entitled to have, regardless to their gender, to their socioeconomic status, beliefs, nationality, and race. Here we have samples of these articles, like for example Article number 2. It is about freedom of discrimination. Article 27, the right to participate in the cultural life and the traditions of your community. And more, of course. You might ask yourself, why was the United Nations Human Rights created? It was created to create an international agreement to protect human beings. You can say it is as a declaration to help bring peace to nations. Why was Article, for example, 27 included in this human rights? It is included to ensure that people can continue to participate in their country's cultural heritage regardless of where they live. How do the other articles above relate to the culture? Article number 2, for example, ensures people have equal opportunities. Number 19, enable the people to be informed about their culture. Article 26, enable students to learn about their own culture regardless of where they live. What you know about the people is just like this metaphor of an iceberg. Look at the visible side of the iceberg. This is what you can see about the other people when you meet them. But there are a lot of deep aspects in culture. You cannot see them unless you communicate with the people around you. This metaphor of iceberg helps us to understand that it is useful to think of culture like an iceberg. Some cultural aspects are visible and easy to see. For example, clothes, languages, food, and festivals. Of course, there are a lot of deeper aspects of culture. You cannot see them. For example, the communication styles, manners, and customs. You need to communicate with those people to understand all of these cultural aspects. Of course, you have to understand that the UAE is a multicultural community where all people are treated fairly with respect and tolerance. Tolerance is meant to accept and respect the cultural diversity in your community. The aim of this is to make the whole world a peaceful place to live. And that's all for today. Remember to draw a picture for tourists showing a symbol of the UAE cultural heritage in your book. Please consider the following factors. Why you chose this item, why it is important to you, and what is the cultural significance it has. And when we say cultural significance, it means this is something very important to your culture. That's all for today. I hope that you have enjoyed the lesson and you understand that tolerance and respect are the key for harmony and peace in the community.